Okay, we're finally talking about hair. Well, we're talking about how I style mine because I do get a lot of questions on it because oftentimes a lot of ladies end up cutting their hair above their shoulders as they get older, whether that's due to maintenance issues or what just suits you better or maybe hair thinning. There's all sorts of reasons you might want to cut your hair shorter. And then you might cut it short and not know how to style it. This is my everyday style. It's a little choppy, it's a little bit flippy, and maybe some of that is because I cut it myself. I just get in there with scissors and I chop whatever is sticking out, and right now I am just dying to chop that, but I didn't do it today. I'm not going to do it. So I want to get into how I style my hair like this on a daily basis because it's easy. It's easy peasy. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. First, let's talk about hair texture. I don't have dead straight hair, so don't go expecting the same exact results if you don't have the same exact hair texture, okay? So my hair is like medium, not exactly thick. My hairdresser told me at some point that it was normal hair, just kind of a lot of it. And it is wavy and porous, maybe a 2B type wave. So I've been using this Shark Flexstyle air styling and drying system with diffuser for coily curly hair. I do not use the diffuser. And I don't use the other attachment for straightening because I don't look good with straight hair. What I'm really interested in is the curling rods. And this is a hair drying system that is first a hair dryer to get your hair mostly dry, and then you use the air drying curling rods to do the last half of your drying or the last quarter of your drying, depending on when your hair responds best to curling. And what I like about it is that while it's curling it, it's using air to finish drying it, which really solidifies the wave pattern for me. And you're going to see me use this hair dryer today, and I want you to notice that I leave it as curly as possible for as long as possible because it's all going to straighten out on me. My hair is not hair that holds curl very well, and I like it that way. I like that it just ends up being a wave after it settles down. So I first start straight out of the shower with a little bit of gel, and I really scrunch this into my super wet hair. Then I turban it, but I don't tousle it around. I just kind of turban it and squish down on it to get some of the water out. And that's when I can start with the hair dryer. And since I have some wave going, I like to go in with the hair dryer really far away because I'm not trying to disturb my curl pattern. I want whatever is going to be naturally wavy to stay naturally wavy because I'm mostly going to be styling in the front and on top. So everything else can stay as wavy as possible. And the way you do that is from far away, almost like a diffuser. This does come with a diffuser, but I find that I have better results just staying far away. So I do that until it's 80% dry. That's when I take out the curling rods. There's a right and there's a left curling rod because the right one is going to make my right side go back and the left one's going to make my left side go back. And this is when I put in my heat protectant. And I do this because I am going to use a bit of heat to get these curls going. And I start with the right side because I'm right-handed, not because of any other reason. And I start by picking up little pieces of hair and letting them wrap themselves around the curling iron. You can use your hand to help guide the hair around the curling iron, like if your hair is super short. I like to say that my hair is kind of a medium length, but it's pretty short for a lot of people, so let's call it short. I know there's shorter hairstyles, but I do have some really short pieces back here, and I want to show you how I can get those too. But I start on top because that part is the most important part. It's the part that shows to everybody. So I try to get that all heated up and styled first. And I start from the back and I go toward the front. Because if I started on the front, as I go back, I might get some of those front pieces wrapped around the back, and I just like to keep it separate. So I go from the back to the front, and I get like one pass of that, and then I get these little tiny hairs back here by just sticking the curling iron in, and then pushing my hair against it and sitting it there. And then I just stick it in again, and I give it a little push against the curling rod. And I do that all around the back. And I think that's the genius of this product, is that I don't really have to see what's going on back here. I just don't even have to know. I just stick it in there and I give it a little guidance around the curling rod and I've got lightly curled ends. I love that. And then I do the same thing to the left side and I get the little bits. And then at that point, I see what hairs need to be adjusted. There might be one that sticks out right here. There might be one back here that I kind of missed and needs it. Or maybe the front is a little bit, I have a cowlick right here. Maybe the front needs to be redone, so that's when I redo it. And then I give it all a light spray with hairspray. I do not disturb the curls. I let everything cool down for a few minutes. I go do something else. And then when it's cooled down, I come back and I kind of give it a shake and a little move around, not a ton, but I give it a little move around and just let it settle, because it is going to settle. This is not a curling iron intense experience. This is going to give you some gentle waves, as you can see. These are not intense curls. Ugh, I really do want to cut that today. I will cut that today. Let's close up. Look how smooth it makes my grays blend in with my browns. I love that. I love that it all looks the same texture. Oh, I forgot to mention that after I dry it with the heat protectant and gel in it, if it still looks dry, I like to crunch some leave-in conditioner in it, and that helps the ends look all nice and juicy. And this is exactly what I like my hair to be. I like it to be wavy and polished and smooth. And if I don't do this, it will be wavy, but it won't be polished and smooth. It'll be kind of crazy looking. So I do this mostly on a daily basis because it's fast and easy and predictable, and I know that my hair is going to look good. A spray of hairspray at the end is super important to help hold the wave. And that's really it. That's how I style this thing. I love this device, and I take it with me when I go on small trips. I actually tried to take it to Europe and it did not work in Europe, so don't do that. But anywhere in the United States, sure, go ahead and take it. It's worth the space investment. It really is. Every day in my pictures, on my little trips, I know that my hair will look good. And that's what I want. I really feel like smooth hair, or hair that's like in control, hair that looks like it's been a little bit styled, really makes you look more put together all over. Like right now, I'm just wearing a V-neck sweater and some jeans, but I really feel like my hair being smooth and done like this makes everything look so much nicer. Red lipstick doesn't hurt as well. And that's it. That's how I style my hair. You guys have been asking to see it. There it is. Let me know if that was enough. I'm sure there's more questions, so put them in the comments below. Oh, and another question I get is, can I see the back? Yes, you can, but I don't know what's going on back there. I cut it myself, so it's haphazard. I'm pretty sure that I have a little bit of a ducktail right now. I don't know. I'm going to go check it with a couple of mirrors today. Ugh. No. 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 Okay, I'll see you soon.